And good evening, everybody. Welcome from St. Mark's High School. It's 3:02 sports presentation of high school volleyball. Tonight, the DIAA Semifinals. We have Tower Hill and Ursuline in the middle of set one. It's currently 16-16. Mike Lang along with you. And to my right, Jason Winchell, producer extraordinaire. And here comes some more Ursuline students. It's Liv Mason and Maggie Connolly. Freshly headed to Niagara University and Princeton University. And soon on a basketball court near you. But tonight, oh, nice pancake there by Taylor Wright over the net and count it. No, it's still in play. And set into the net by Tower, and Ursuline takes the 1-point lead. So I'm going to be flying solo on the audio tonight, 17-16, Ursuline. The Raiders here by virtue of a 5-set win in the quarterfinals the other night over Charter School of Wilmington right here at St. Mark's. And there is an error, and it's 17. Just a explanation. You're going to see a stationary camera. We got the picture in front of us, and it looks pretty good. So it's just Jason and I, so we're doing everything we can to make this the first-class experience you're looking for. Kylie Knockett is dug there. And here's Maddie Sachs blocked, but Sachs sends it back over. Nice play by the junior. Here's Corinne Fury straight down. Fury gets it. Puts Ursuline back in the lead in 18-17. Raiders. Tower Hill got here. They win over Red Lion the other night right here at St. Mark's. Semifinal number 2 later on, Padua and St. Mark's. So St. Mark's will be having a game here at home in the semifinals for the first time since 2013. Here's the serve by Sydney Davis. That's Maddie Sachs. You're going to hear her name a whole lot. There's Sam Davis on the dig. Across to Taylor Wright off the tape, but dug by Isabel Cowell. And there's a block out of bounds. Point for the Hillers. We're tied at 18. Nice crowd filing into St. Mark's as we expected. Still quite a bit of room over behind the Tower Hill bench, but the rest of the gym is in. It's a pretty good crowd here. I got to say, it's early still. There's a block by the Hillers, pancaked by the Raiders, and saved by Tower. Nice play for the Ursuline defense. And when you talk Ursuline, you're talking defense. That shot wide, a point for the Raiders, 19-18. Ursuline, in case you didn't know, of course you know because you're all intelligent viewers, in the red, coming right at us, Tower Hill and Green going away. They will switch ends in between each set. Here's a set for Sachs off the block, and it's a point for the Hillers. Maddie Sachs, an outstanding season again for Tower Hill. And the Hillers, this is Haley Velasquez, just a freshman, came into play setter this year, and she's done a fantastic job. That ball misplayed a little bit, but Ursuline, nice play. A kill attempt by, you see who that was? That's Sydney Davis. Anyway, Tower kills it, and they go back on top, 20-19. Velasquez back on the serve. Nice play by Sam Davis, set up for Abby Rosillo, and I think it's a carry. And that is the call, 21-19. We have a timeout for the Raiders. So Tower Hill is the number 2 seed. They got here opening round bye. They had a home game last Saturday. They beat Wilmington Tatnall. They beat Tatnall in 5 sets. I'm in the wrong bracket here. Let me get this right. Tower Hill opened Saturday against Appoquinimink. They beat Appo in straight sets, and then they also beat Red Lion the other night here. Tower 16-1 with their 2 playoff victories. On the other side of this bracket, Ursuline, the 3 seed, 15-2, including 2 playoff victories. They had a first-round bye, took care of Friends in the second round, and then they beat Wilmington Charter right here on this floor on Tuesday in 5 marathon sets. They were down 2-0. And in the 4th set, that went 36-34. So we are ready. Here's Velasquez into Sam Davis. The set is up for Rosillo, and she's got it right at us and off our table. But Jason, nothing's going to hit this table, or nothing's going to hit this laptop tonight. We made several saves during the pregame. I was going back to my senior league days when I played a little bit of catcher, and I mean a little bit of catcher. 21-20, Tower Hill with the lead, but this is Boyson on serve. Laura Boyson. There's a push, not going to get it done against Ursuline. Here's Taylor Wright with the kill, and that is a tie. Set 21-21. We have a lot of energetic Ursuline students here in front of us, and they're loud and boisterous. And we may have to give them a sedative here by the end of the night. There's Sachs to Davis, cross court set. Taylor Wright off the block. It falls in, goes off of number 20, Marie Freeberry, stays in bounds, and Tower Hill back on top. 22-21. And Maddie Sachs on serve for Tower Hill. Here comes the serve, played by Sydney Davis. Up, and it's off of Taylor Wright. Nice diving stop by Sachs. Freeberry tips it over. Oh, nice save by the Raiders. Couldn't see exactly who. Sid Davis was involved, definitely. Velasquez up to Alex Thompson. Somehow Tower keeps that alive. Nice play by the Hillers. And there's a block by Freeberry again. And it's 23-21. Nice play. Marie Freeberry. We have another timeout for Ursuline. They are down by 2. It's 23-21. Like Jason and I were telling you, it's we're doing this by ourselves, and our leader has been very trusting tonight, giving us the equipment and the go-ahead to do this. And Jason, we want to thank the people here at St. Mark's. We had a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Issues trying to connect to the internet down here. And, our thanks to Dana Gaetano, the IT director, Matt Smith, the athletic director, and everybody else here at St. Mark's who stuck with us and made this possible. We were ready to maybe try it again between sets or between matches, but we want to get both matches on for you. So Ursuline students showing up, and they're not just Ursuline students unless they've suddenly started admitting boys. So we got Sachs on the serve. Nice one. Taylor Wright gets it. It is up for Rosillo, and she's in. 23-22. Abby Rosillo. Yeah, so if you can see the scoreboard kind of in the top right of your screen, you're going to need to, Tower Hill is in the Spartans. Ursuline is the guest. Here's Thompson blocked, but it goes out of bounds, and it's set point 24-22. And Ursuline up against it here in set number 1. Here's the serve from Andrea Cowell, played by Sam Davis. Up, and Corinne Fury is off the wall. Tower's going to have a chance. Back line for Sachs, and she gets it. Maddie Sachs, the back line to Keck. And Tower Hill takes the first set, 25-22. They lead 1-0. We'll be back in a minute or two right after this on 302sports.com. And we are back at St. Mark's High School, getting ready for set number 2 of Tower Hill and St. Mark's. Mike Lang and Jason Winchell along with you. And we've got a lot of Ursuline students here, a lot of bleachers, Jason, and where they picked to sit is amazing, right in front of us. We came into the corner for a reason. We thought we'd be safe back here. You know, we go to Ursuline, we kind of expect that, So Maddie Sachs wins set number 1 with a backline attack, 25-22. And so again, my wife tried to call me. I'm never going to hear that phone call. And it's 1-0 Ursuline. Well, the Ursuline students are all leaving. They're all leaving. Maybe because Sean Green's coming over. It's a stampede. Served by Sam Davis. Good Lord. Wow, it's like the skies opened up here. Wow, well, Jason, we don't have that problem anymore. It is 1-0. Here's Sachs up. Wow, nice dig by, who was that? That was Sydney Davis, but it gets up in the rafters. And it's 1-1. So it is 1-1 Ursuline. Cassie Markle gets that one over. Rosillo taps it down, but Tower's there. Velasquez able to punch one over. Taylor Wright saves it for the Raiders. There's a whistle. We have a point Ursuline. There was a carry on Tower Hill. Two to 1, Ursuline. We are in set number 2, and there is Princeton-bound Maggie Connolly right in front of us. We'll be seeing her playing basketball not too long from now. November 10th. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 10th. Here's Sachs. I think it's in. Now we have a violation up top. Point for Tower Hill. So that is not a kill for Maddie Sachs, but an impressive shot nonetheless. Velasquez on the serve, played by Wright. Markle up for Wright. Oh, nice dive by Carpenter to get to that one. Cross court set to Sachs, and it falls in. A little miscommunication there for Ursuline, and gets those Ursuline coaches up off the bench. It's 3-2 Tower Hill. As a setter over on 2 and a misplay by the Raiders, and it's 4-2. Hillers. Davis sends that one over, saves the point there for the meantime, and that is a block. Marie Freeberry gets it, 5-2 Hillers. Smitty, he goes, that's the right one. Here's Sachs. She just pushes it over. Chance for the Raiders to cut into this deficit. Right, tips it left, but not enough. Freeberry into the net. It's 5-3 Hillers. Taylor right back to serve. And that's going to be an ace for Taylor Wright. 5-4. Taylor Wright off the defender on the back line. Not returnable. And here comes Wright trying to tie this one up. She goes deep middle. Sachs sends it over to Boyson. Here's the set cross court to Fury. Nice dig by Velasquez. She's been really impressive as a freshman this year. And that hit is long. We are tied at 5 apiece. So as much as I love the Ursuline girls, and I really do, kind of nice to have them over there. I was a little worried for our sanity and hearing. Another ace, Taylor Wright. 6-5 Ursuline, 3 straight points for the Raiders. Here's Wright. She goes deep center. It's out just over the end line. Ends the run at 3. We're tied at 6. First of 2 tonight. The winner plays Monday. Actually, both teams will play Monday at the Bob Carpenter Center. The winner plays for the state championship. And the team that does not win tonight will be in the consolation game. The only sport DIAA that has a consolation round. Markle to Fury. She gets under a little bit, but it stays in. Here's Thompson. It goes wide. Nice play by the Ursuline coaches. It was heading right to him. 7-6 Raiders. Abby Rosillo on serve now for the red and black. Just off the tape. Played by the Raiders. This is Thompson. Nice dive by Rosillo. Oh, may have gone wide, but Tower Hill plays it. It's a free ball and a chance for the Raiders to go up by 2. Push to Fury and straight down. Corinne Fury gives them the 8-6 lead. Oh, she goes right this time, Rosillo. I think she caught Tower a little bit by surprise. Tapped by Thompson. Kylie Knockett with the kill this time, and it's 9-6. Nice play by the sophomore Knockett. We have a timeout. So we are bringing you to you tonight, and we have a stationary camera, but we're watching it here on the monitor, and it looks like a pretty good picture. So we're getting you 98% of that court. So we're doing everything we can, and glad you could join us tonight on 302 Sports. Match number 2 coming up later on tonight, Padua and St. Mark's. They played twice this season. One was right here on 302 Sports at St. Mark's. And Padua has a couple sweeps under their belt this year against the Spartans. But the playoffs, as we said before, is a whole different animal. So timeouts are 1 minute long if they use that much. Teams must go to 25, win by 2. Ursuline found out the other night sometimes it goes a little bit longer than 25, like 36-34 in that win against Charter. They were down 2-0, and it's such a game of momentum. You don't want to let teams get back into it. If you get them down 2, you want to get them down 3. So it is Rosillo out of the timeout. It's a service error. It's 9-7. This disrupted her momentum enough. And this is Andrea Cowell, a junior, on the serve, number 15. Sam Davis punches one from the back line, and it's going to be Sachs from the back. Maddie Sachs score it, 9-8. Maddie Sachs been outstanding tonight. Cowell back to try to tie this one up. Right to Markle. Short set for Fury. Knock it down. Corinne Fury. And it's a 2-point lead once again for the Raiders. And coming in, Avery Brown, the freshman. Not seeing too much of Avery Brown this season, but she obviously has made an impression on coaches. She is in on the front line. Cassidy Markle will be serving. Freeberry pushes it over. Brown gets a hand on it. That's 4 hits. Point for the Hillers. And it's 10-9. I believe St. Mark's dress theme tonight is white out, if I'm not mistaken. Padua is going to have a pajama party. Here's Fury. Wow, slammed by Corinne Fury. She's hitting well tonight. She's just a sophomore, 6 feet tall. And Corinne Fury is out. Sydney Davis comes in to serve for the Raiders. Sid is a sophomore as well, so Sue Heiss is positioned well for the future. They made the final last year and trying to get back there again. Davis gets it up to right, off the wall. Chance for Tower. That's Alex Thompson, sorry. There's a kill off the rafters, through the rafters. Saved by Sachs, but not enough, and it's 12-9, Ursuline. Sue Heiss, you mentioned, coach of Ursuline. Mike Sachs, very good coach over at Tower Hill. Markle up for Kylie Knockett. That's off the wall. That's definitely tipped. And it's a point for the Raiders, 13-9. We have a good vantage point back here in the corner. And that tip was, we see the ball change direction when it went over the net. Crowd keeps filing into St. Mark's, and you always think this gym would be big enough, but they do not have the bleachers in the end pulled out. Who knows, they may need them by the end of the night. Sachs pushes it, but Markle gets to it. Davis over to right. Off a Hiller. Wow, nice save. Who made the dive? I can't. Is that Maddie Sachs? Maddie Sachs with a diving save in the back. Right pushes it wide. So give that point on an error, but Maddie Sachs made it all possible, chasing it down by the doors that you see at the end of the court. Thompson, wide service error. Battle at the net. Goes over to Ursuline. They're going to give it a shot with right off the wall. Played by Carpenter. There's Sachs. She goes cross court, and it's a winner along the net for Maddie Sachs. Carpenter with the serve. That shot is long, 14-12. Taylor Wright off of the defender into the bleachers. And it is 15-12. Oh, wow, what a blast there by Maddie Sachs. Maddie Sachs gets it 15-13. All righty, 15-13. Ursuline with the lead. They trail 1-0. That serve is long. Point for the Raiders coming right at us. We had that one all the way. So it's 16-13. Ursuline trying to tie it up. You know, 1-0's nothing to get panicked about. 2-0, a little bit to get panicked about. And there's a service error giving that point back. So Tower Hill out of the independent conference, won the conference this year. Lost just one regular season match. That was to Padua. Ursuline lost just 2 regular season matches. They were to Padua. Corinne Fury, wow, that dig, amazing dig. I think Carpenter got to that. Fury's going to try again, and she's blocked out of bounds. Score for the Raiders, 17-14. Both of these teams reaching this far last year. Tower Hill falling in the semis. Ursuline winning in the semifinals. So they will both play again at the Bob Carpenter Center this year. Markle punches that over. It is up for Thompson, but into the net, 18-14. And we have a timeout for Tower Hill. Mike's going to take a voice break here for 1 second. All right, so the Ursuline, see we're back. The Ursuline students, we never really left, did we, Jason? The Ursuline students now to our left. We love the Ursuline girls. They are getting loud over there. They have 4. Abby Rosillo serves long, and that's a point for the Hillers, 18-15. Fury blocked. Oh, nice save there by Boyson. Fury's able to get to it. Velasquez over to Thompson. Taylor Wright with a diving save. They're going to try again. Into the net. That attempt. And Ursuline picks up a hard-fought point there. It's 19-15. And Taylor Wright made that possible with a diving stab left-handed. Cassidy Markle will serve here as we look and see DIAA Executive Director Tommy Neubauer sitting at the scorer's table. And there's a carry on the Hillers, 20-15 Ursuline, trying to tie this one up. And Jason and I were talking earlier, we figured this was not going to go 3 sets. But we don't know yet. Wow, nice play by Taylor Wright playing the defense. Oh, and more defense there. That's Markle, and she's going to get the kill attempt. Blocked, but pushed. Oh, wow, just some great defense. I can't keep up with it all. Freeberry wide. That's out. It's 21-15. First off, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. Amelie Gedicke, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name. Number 25 from Tower Hill. I don't want to butcher this. She plays an outstanding defense on that sequence. Here's Freeberry, tipped over the wall, and it's in. 21-16. So some outstanding defense is what you expect to see from these teams. Just over the net, great serve. There's Taylor Wright again. Back set to Fury. Off of the dig into the net, and it falls to the ground. Point for the Raiders. It's 22-16. Tower out of timeouts in this set. They have used both their timeouts. 22-16. Sydney Davis, the sophomore, younger sister of Sam Davis, will serve. And we've seen Sydney Davis play a lot this year. She really became part of the Ursuline rotation in a big way, but service error there. It's 22-17. Maybe I should stop singing her praises. Where's Jamie? I know Dad's in here somewhere. So that's Thompson into the net, gives back that point on the service error, matching service errors, and it is 23-17. Raiders. Sam Davis, so it's Davis and Davis, like the law firm. Davis and Davis on the serve. Velasquez up for sacks, blocked. I think that may have gone out of bounds, but played by the Hillers. Punched over by Carpenter. Nice dig by Markle. Davis over to right, and that's going to be in. And it's set point. Great cross-court winner by Taylor Wright, and that tickled the white line on the side. And here's Sam Davis trying to put an end to this one. Push down, nice dive by Sam Davis. Wright tips it over, but Velasquez is there. Maddie Sachs off the wall. Raiders may get a chance. Marco back sets. And Brown is dug by Cowell, Isabel Cowell. Marco goes cross to Wright. She puts it off of the libero, and it's over. 25-17, Ursuline has tied this at 1. We'll be back on 302 Sports right after this.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge and began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we
All right, we're back at St. Mark's, and it's 1-1. I really can't talk with Jason. Our other headset seems to have walked off somewhere. But if you could see here and hear Jason talking, we have the microphone. We can't use that microphone either. But Jason Ursuline came back, played a great defensive set in that second. Not that Tower Hill played poorly, but Ursuline did what they had to do and came back to tie this one up.
Yeah, it was a good set there by Ursuline. We said their defense is incredible. They did a great job there getting the defense set up, made some spectacular plays. Sam Davis made a nice dive and play. So Ursuline got that second set, tied at 1 set. This third set is an important set for both teams because you don't want to go down 2-1. So I'll turn it back over to Mike for play-by-play here.
Jason, it's a tag team headset going on here. It's like there's some timer on the headset. So not only do we have students from Ursuline and Tower Hill, I see DMA, Archmere, you name it. There are students out here, and it's great to see everybody out supporting, and we mention this all the time, supporting high school sports here in Delaware. Ursuline in the red, they're coming back at us. Tower Hill in the green, going the other way, and they are fighting for the right to play in the second match on Monday night. Jason, that will be available on the NFHS network, powered by 302sports.com. So that one is a subscription service, but it's worth it if you want to watch high school volleyball. That's where you see the championship match. That is Monday night from the Bob Carpenter Center. Maddie Sachs starts Tower Hill off with the lead with a smash off the block, and Tower with the 1-0 lead. Speaking of nil, we're going to get this in when there's a time, but there is Carpenter. Knockett tips it over, not enough. And there is an error for the Hillers. We're tied at 1. Maddie Sachs been outstanding tonight. And Ursuline Taylor Wright, wow, what a match she's had. Look at that dive by Sam Davis, and just the skill to keep that from going up into the ceiling or out of bounds is amazing. And Sam Davis is a special player, trying to end her career with a high school championship. Nice dig there by Freeberry. Sachs tips this one. Markle gets to it. Here's Taylor Wright. She's had a great night, and that falls out of bounds on the block. Make it 2-1 Ursuline. So we're seeing some special careers that are going to wrap up this weekend, unfortunately, but that's what happens in high school. Kids graduate. Service error knots this one at 2. Haley Velasquez. She will not be graduating. She's only a freshman. We'll be seeing her for the next few years. Velasquez goes right side. Nice serve. Markle to right. Off of the dig and out of bounds. 3-2 Raiders. See, everybody who's anybody is here. We see that Nick Santa on the PA tonight. Coach Nick getting ready for basketball for the Spartans. Boyson with the serve. Velasquez with the bump. And Maddie Sachs sends it down, but there's Sydney Davis. It's going to be Taylor Wright again, and she goes right at us. That is in. Taylor Wright, 4-2. Ursuline, nice play. Or is it 3-2? 4-2. I knew it was 4-2. Everybody off my case. I knew it was 4-2. I can count the 4 because I have 5 fingers, or 4 fingers and a thumb. I'm going to give you the 5-finger discount. Oh, off the tape, but a nice play by Sachs. Back set to Freeberry, tips it over, but Taylor Wright maintains her composure and gets that. Sam Davis from the back line. It's going to be set up for Cowell. I'm sorry, that was Kyra Caffey, number 13. She picks up the point. Four to 3 Ursuline. They are going to be on Towers on serve. That's Sachs. Markle cross court to right. Off of the block. Off of the dig. And it's a point for the Raiders. They lead at 5-3. Coming in, Corinne Fury back on the front line. And back to serve is Taylor Wright. We see some members of the Archmere team here tonight. There is Julia Kochi, had an outstanding season, and Livy Guido and Lauren Edmiston. So Teresa Chua is here. All the Hawks coming out. Nice block by Freeberry. Off the tape, and what do we have? A 4 hits. I believe that one did not get over the last one. So it's 5-4. So it's good to see the Hawks out here. They lost a tough one the other night to Padua. That was at St. Elizabeth's on 302sports.com. Here come a few more Hawks. Amy Thompson and not sure who else is here coming around. As you see, number 15, Andrea Cowell in your screen. There's a kill for Fury. She comes in and scores. Corinne Fury makes it 6-4. So we know there are some students in front of the camera. We're doing our best. It's a stationary camera, and we're doing what we can to bring you high school volleyball tonight. Boyson with the serve. This is going up for Thompson. She's blocked by Cassidy Markle. Nice play by Markle, 7-4. Residlo serves. That's handcuffs to Hillers. Thompson with the free ball, and Ursuline's going to have a chance to extend the lead here. Up for knock it. She does it. Kylie knocks it down the middle. 8-4 Raiders. There's a kill for Alex Thompson. You know, I got to say, Ed Charlier is the man. He's awesome. Well, I don't like M&M's the peanuts, so you get the peanuts if that's all right. I don't drink Diet Coke, but I probably will get that one down. Maybe it's better than it used to be. Back row kill by Taylor. Right. Here's Thompson pushing it. It's off a Raider. It is tipped. And the call is changed. 8-6. And there's a kill for the Raiders.
Ursuline with the 9-6 lead. Casey Markle on the serve for the Raiders. Cassidy with the good jump serve. Maddie Sachs with the play. But we got an out of rotation on Tower Hill. Oh, wow, you normally don't see that in the semifinals, but it's a free point for Ursuline. They lead 10-6 here. Markle with the jump serve. Dug by Carpenter. Sachs with the kill. It's a little long. And it's 11-6. Ursuline in the lead. And we got our timeout here for Tower Hill as they trail 11-6 here in the third set. We're a set apiece here at the sold-out St. Mark's Gym. It is packed in here. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in on 302sports.com. Mike Lang and myself here. Two-man crew tonight, trying to get it done for you guys. We want to thank Nick Holliday for letting us come out, by ourselves for the first time. And thank you, Nick, and thank you, St. Mark's, and the DIAA for letting us come out here and call the game for you guys tonight. We have a stationary camera, as it's just Mike and myself, but it's doing its job, and we're an exciting first semifinal here. Remember, Padua St. Mark's to come following this one. That will be on a separate live stream, but we will try and get this up. Markle with the serve. There's Amy Thompson with the kill. Dog. Furry with the kill. It's blocked by the Tower Hill. Sam Davis with the push. What a diving stop. And over the net it goes. Back to Fury, and that's slammed home for a 12-6 Ursuline lead here in the third set. As Ursuline's trying to take a 2-1 lead. The other night, Ursuline played that one of the longest games in state history as they came back from a 2-0 deficit to beat Wilmington Charter. They won the fourth set, 36-34, before putting away 15-9 in the fifth set. There's a nice dig again by Maddie Sachs. She's all over, and there's a kill for Tower Hill. And it's 12-7. And here comes the Hillers crowd right in front of us getting into this one. Thank you for joining us again tonight on 302sports.com. We want to thank all our advertisers for bringing this game to you. And there's a serve into the net for a service error. It's 13-7 Tower Hill. I'm sorry, 13-7 Ursuline. There I go again. I'm going to have to fire myself. What a great turnout of student sections for both Ursuline and Tower Hill here tonight. And it will probably even be better, just as loud for the second game between. There's another kill for number 25. Amelia Gadicki. I apologize if I got your name wrong, but that's two great kills for her, and it's 13-8. As I'll turn it back over to Mike Lang.
All right, thanks, Jason. Jason and I are trying to tag team you here. Get a little bit of a break. So Ursuline gets up by 5 while I was getting things done. Here it comes right up my Diet Coke. Almost got us. Heads up. We don't want to knock anything over. Boy, that one's right through the table, Jason. And it's 14-8. The Raiders have turned it on here in set number 2. Sam Davis on the serve, played by Sachs. Back to Sachs, blocked by Avery Brown, the freshman. Comes in and picks up no, it went over the net. Boy, I looked like a fool. I didn't see it go over the net from here. So Velasquez on the serve. Give that point to the Hillers. Sorry about that, folks. I got all excited. Markle, overhead bump to Davis. Nice play, Sam Davis. Backline attack for the libero. I'm going college here, libero. The libero, Sam Davis, with a great point. You probably don't want that one. The great point there from Sam Davis, and it's 15-9. Sachs plays the serve, and she's going to try the kill, but that Ursuline wall is there. Up for, who is that? Abby Rosillo tips it over the wall. 16-9, Raiders. Mike Lang, Jason Winch along with you, and stationary camera. But we are happy to bring you what we can here of 302 Sports High School Volleyball. Misplay there, an error on the Hillers, and it is 17-9. And Mike Sachs wants a timeout. So the Hillers coming a little bit discombobulated, and Ursuline's is playing well after that first set. They didn't play poorly, but Tower Hill was able to take home the first set. It is 1-1, 17-9 in set number 2. A near full house here at St. Mark's. Some room here in the corner of the gym. Some room in the other corner. So these two corners, and we have a lot of people lined up along the other wall. Lots of people lined up on the wall, and I'm sure I see a lot of people out in the lobby. So a great crowd tonight at St. Mark's High School. And there's Tommy Neubauer and Terry Taylor, the DIAA Brain Trust in the house. Had them on the 302 Sports Weekly. They did a great job of explaining the work that the DIAA does and how you can get tickets to the finals, not just volleyball, all the sports finals. Statechamps.com/DIAA, statechamps.com/DIAA, and you don't have to wait at the gate to get it. So Monday night you can just walk right into the Bob Carpenter Center, show your phone, and get right in there, or you can stand in line and pick up the old-fashioned ticket. Timeout is over. The Raiders on serve. It's Boyson. See what she can do here. She goes middle, but Carpenter plays it. Back set by Velasquez for Freeberry, played by Sam Davis. Taylor Wright, nice spinning kill there by Wright, but it's dug. Freeberry's going to try again. Off the wall, slows it down enough. Cross court, set, Taylor Wright. Velasquez gets it. A little back and forth. Sachs. Here's Rosillo off of her fingertips, but it goes over. A short set, knocked down by Caffrey of the Hillers. Kyra Caffrey gives a little boost to her team. They still trail by 7. Sachs on serve for Tower. And that's going to be an ace for Maddie Sachs. The boost the Hillers need. And this is not the only time this week that Ursuline's going to play Tower Hill, is it? They play Saturday morning, 11 a.m., I believe, at Tower Hill in field hockey, Division II quarterfinals. Taylor Wright off the wall rather. It is in. 18-11. Oh, nice diving play by Carpenter. We have a violation point for the Raiders. It is that is going to be an ace for the Raiders. extend that lead to 20-11. Taylor Wright, Jason, I don't know about you, Taylor Wright's playing out of her mind tonight. That is into the net. Oh, it is saved over the net by the Hillers. But here's Fury. Nice dig by Sachs. Freeberry tips it. Wow, what a one-handed save there by Taylor Wright. A free ball sent over by Fury. Velasquez to Caffrey. And that's going to score. Kyra Caffrey gets this one down 20-12. That will send Andrea Cowell, a junior, back to serve for Tower Hill. She's going center, but that's where Sam Davis lives. Misplay at the net. And we have a point for the Raiders. That is very unfortunate for Tower Hill. A net or line violation on Tower. I believe it's a net violation. And Ursuline was struggling to get that ball back over the net, 21-12. So sometimes you will take those points. Out into the service area, into the net, 21-13. This is Marie Freeberry playing it for Tower Hill. Taylor Wright gets there. Markle over to knock it off the wall. Saved by Sachs. Cross court to Thompson. Off the block. Out of bounds. Point Tower Hill, 21-14. And Freeberry back to serve. They trail by 7. We are tied 1 set apiece. St. Mark's High School. And I don't know if there's any place else to be tonight. I guess there's some high school soccer tonight. Knock it blocked again. It's going to be a free shot. Sam Davis gets it over. Tower with a chance to score again, but Ursuline throws up the block. Pushed over by Velasquez on the bump. This is Fury. Nice dive by Freeberry to get to that one. And Thompson can't get that to go down. This is a nice rally here. Kylie knock it blast again, but there's Sachs. This time it's Sam Davis, and that shot is wide. So nice long rally. Sam Davis can't get it to stay in. 21-16, timeout. Raiders. No soccer today, it's field hockey. You know, with all these brackets, they all get mixed up in my old, used up brain. Dover did beat Concord today in field hockey. Paddle playing Sussex Tech. Cape Henlopen must be in action. And Polytech. See if we can get you any scores here. So we are ready to go. Freeberry on serve, 21. It's actually 21-15, so still a 6-point lead for the Raiders. They need a side out here. Don't want to let Tower back into it. If you're them, Corinne Fury can't get all of that one. And here's Thompson. Saved by Knockett. Right from the back line. Nice play by Maddie Sachs. Oh, was that Gedeke tried to get to that one, but a nice play by the Raiders. Going to go back to Thompson. Off the block, saved by the Ursuline, but they can't keep it up over the net. And it's 21-16. The Raiders getting themselves together on the court down there. It's actually football tonight too, Jason. Sussex Central and Indian River. Back set by the Raiders. Fury sends it down into the donut hole. Field hockey update. Cape This is a half hour ago. Cape 3, St. George's nothing at the half. Paddle and Sussex Tech field hockey tied at 0 at the half. And there's a point, I believe that was Thompson off the block and out of bounds. So Padua, number 1 seeded Padua, number 8 Sussex Tech, scoreless at halftime. And that was not too unusual this year. Padua played a lot of tight games, won most of them, but they were tight games. Here's Thompson, she's back to serve. They trailed 22-17. This is Knockett, she's got it right here. Oh, almost gets the water. A nice play by Jason Winchell, 23-17. It almost took out the 10-pin. Kind of like when we went bowling a couple weeks ago. Well, not much lucky about that night for me. Nice weather, that was lucky. Here's Sachs, straight down, but Sam Davis gets to it. Markle saves it, and it's up, and it's going to be a point for the Raiders. Taylor Wright gets the glory, but Sam Davis made that possible with that. It's extremely awesome dig. And it is set point, 24-17, 7 of them for the Raiders. Sid Davis. It is pushed down by Gedeke, but saved by the Raiders, bumped over by Sam Davis on the freebie. Back up for Maddie Sachs. She tips it, but not enough. Chance for Ursuline, bumped up by Sam Davis to right. Off the wall, still in play. Sachs off the wall again, and it rolls down a Tower Hill player. Point Raiders, they lead it 2-1. And they're going to try to wrap it up when we come back for set number 4. You're watching 302sports.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
And back at St. Mark's for set number 4, we've been invaded by pandas in pajamas. It is a pajama party for Padua, lots of peas in there. And the St. Mark's students starting to show up in their white. It's a white out for the Spartans, a pajama out or something for that, like that for the Pandas. That should be a lot of fun. That follows number 2. We got cheerleaders. We got cheerleaders here. This is unbelievable. You might see them walking across your screen at the bottom right now. So we're going to have a imagine some of these folks will clear out after this one, but it's going to be a nice crowd for match number 2. Ursuline's going to try to close it out in set 4. They don't want to go to 5. I know that. Thanks so much for joining us here on 302 Sports. Jason Winchell, he's in charge here. I'm just throwing the headset on. We both We were both setting up the equipment today, scrambling to get everything. We got here in plenty of time, too. And that cheering you hear, that is the St. Mark's student section. Maybe they don't know that that's not their team in green out there. Tower serve. They're going to try to get this one going. That is out. Oh, I can't reach it. Sam Davis having a good laugh at my expense, isn't she? 1-0 Raiders. And we have matching service errors. Make it 1-1. I think maybe I distracted Sam with my Olay kicks there. My legs aren't that long, but I gave Sam a good laugh, and that's what it's all about. 1-1 Raiders with the kill attempt by Wright, but it does not go down. Nice play by the Hillers. Maddie Sachs going to try. Oh, nice play. Sydney Davis is there. Wright's going to try again, cross court, but Carpenter gets this one. However, her bump falls to the ground. 2-1. Ursuline. Once again, the winner goes to the state championship Monday night at the Bob Carpenter Center, approximately 7 p.m., but it could be a little bit after. Could be a few minutes before. You don't want to be showing up at 7, show up at 6. There's a consolation match, so you want to show up and watch that one too. Maddie Sachs is blocked, but it falls out of bounds. We're knotted at 2. Jason and I will be there on Monday. It will be on the NFHS network, powered by 302 Sports. Velasquez gets it in. Markle pushes to right. Down the left side, it's out. And Tower has the 3-2 lead. This is Velasquez. Markle up. This time it's Rosillo. Oh, Velasquez with a fantastic dig. They're going to try it again. Markle across, this time to right. Off the tape, it's in. It's in. We're tied at 3. More St. Mark's students arriving. Taylor Wright on serve. It's going to be an ace for Taylor Wright. She's been fantastic tonight. Looking down the way, I see Padua assistant soccer coach Mike Sheehan in the house. Wright goes deep this time. Sachs gets to it. She's going to try to kill, and she's got it. Maddie Sachs. Fantastic night for Sachs. We're tied at 4. Sachs will serve. Tied up 4. Tower Hill needs this one. Line drive, but Taylor Wright, she does a little everything. Cassidy Markell over on 2. She's got him. 5-4. Abby Rosillo. That bump hits a rafter down. Sachs gets to it. Bumped over by Carpenter. Pushed across. Corinne Fury goes leap long, and it's in. Abby Rosillo back to serve. Ursuline up 2. Line drive, and that's saved by the Hillers. It's going to be a free ball. Chance for the Raiders. Markle up. Knock it down. It's long. 6-5. Big crowd of Spartans filing in. Saw some Pandas and the Raiders over there hugging between sets. Students, they're rivals, but they're still friends. Here's Corinne Fury, pushes it off the wall. And now she's up for the block. That's Knockett with the block. Back over. Here's Tower again. This is going to be Thompson down the left side. She finds an opening. Score it. Alex Thompson. We're tied at 6. That was Andrea Cole on the serve. Corinne Fury off the wall, and it sneaks down. So the sides are down, they're up, they're down, they're up, and it's 7-6. Cassidy Markle on the back line. You know, Markle is just a sophomore. Down the middle, and that was the right place as she gets the ace. 8-6, Ursuline. Cassidy Markle with the point. Big crowd on hand at St. Mark's. It is really filling in. I see lots of fans out in the lobby waiting to get in. People along the baseline back there. Markle can't get the ace this time, but it's a free ball. Sam Davis to Corinne Fury, and she blows it straight down. She's like huffing and puffing and blowing the house down. Corinne Fury make it 9-6. And Jason, after that first set, Ursuline's really turned it around. It's been a very close match. But what have you noticed about Ursuline tonight? I know we've been trying to pay attention to the computer and everything. What have you noticed from Ursuline that they've been doing to turn this thing around?
A nice job by Ursuline's defense tonight. It's the special part. We said that's why we think that they can play with anybody, because they have the best defense in the state. So this is really good. And so it's a good job here for the Padua, or for the Ursuline defense. Remember, we have Padua St. Mark's coming up next.
All right, Jason. As usual, and Jason notices things that nobody else sees. He's got the eye for that detail. Big crowd on hand. We mentioned that several times, but this is great. A lot of energy in the building tonight. We're usually here late on this Thursday night every year. Markle with the serve. That timeout didn't quite get to her, but there is a tip and it's out. That should be a point for the Hillers. And it is 9-7. Jason, we're doing a little of everything here tonight. I had to go chase the ball down. I could have gotten it all the way down there to, who is that? Is that Gaddicke? No, that's Marie Freeberry. Marie Freeberry on the serve. Markle up. Corinne Fury puts it down. Oh, nice diving play by Carpenter. It's going to be a free ball, so a chance for Ursuline. Sam Davis bumps it up for Fury. That goes off the wall, comes back to the Raiders. Fury down again. Oh, it's an unplayable smash by Corinne Fury, 10-7. The Raiders are feeling it. So we're going to be looking at least an 8 o'clock start for the next match, probably a little bit later. Sid Davis off the tape, but it's played by the Raiders. Thompson is blocked, but it falls on the Raiders side of the net, 10-8. And the Hillers will not go away. We wouldn't expect them to. Thompson gets it over, and that's going to be an ace for Alex Thompson. She brings the Hillers back to within 1. It's 10-9. And that fires up the Hillers students right here in front of us. Markle straight up. Avery Brown goes cross court. There's Cole for the dig. They're going to try it again. Markle goes straight up to knock it. Off the wall, score it. Kylie, knock it. Leads back at 2. It's 11-9. Sam Davis coming back near us for the serve. This is going to be Maddie Sachs Blocked by Avery Brown. Nice play by the freshman. Taylor Wright. Cross court winner for Wright. It's 12-9. The Ursuline bench is pumped up. Coaches are pumped up. But the students are a little bit silent. Maybe they cheered themselves out. And that serve is in. It's an ace. Tower made the judgment call not to play it. And Sam Davis picks up the ace. It's a 4-point game. Davis serves again. Velasquez up. Oh, misplayed by the Hillers, but they get it over. Davis back sets for Taylor Wright down the middle between Cowell and Thompson. She finds the hole. 14-9. Raiders. Sam Davis goes left, and that one is just wide. 14-10, but a nice run there for the senior Sam Davis. Markle bumps right, pushes this one. Instead of punishing, Maddie Sachs with a nice play, but a great dive by Markle. Right, can't get that one to fall down. Back line by Thompson, played by Markle again. Right off the wall. Abby Carpenter gets it from the seat of her pants. Maddie Sachs gets this one to go. Maddie Sachs playing with a purpose tonight, 14-11. Markle across to Wright, straight down. Taylor Wright been outstanding tonight. 15-11. Laura Boyson on the serve. You can see her there just on the left of your screen. Boyson sends it in. Carpenter gets to it. Velasquez to Sachs. Wow. Maddie Sachs blows that one right down the middle. 15-12. That hit the bleacher so hard it rolled all the way back to the court. Tower Hill needs this one to force the fifth set. Markle up. Right down off the two defenders into the bleachers. Scored another one for Taylor Wright. This has been the Taylor Wright show tonight. Don't have numbers, but she's been involved in everything. Here's Taylor Wright. So she's serving. That's what happens. You get that. That's going to be an ace for Taylor Wright. Make it 17-12. Timeout, Mike Saxon, the Hillers. And I'm taking a 30-second voice break here, but we're going to keep you live here at St. Mark's High School.
Thank you for joining us tonight on 302sports.com. Again, we want to thank Nick Holliday for letting me and Mike come out tonight and try this by ourselves. We're having a blast bringing you to the semifinals here, and Ursuline leads 17-13. Also, thank you to the DIAA and to St. Mark's High School for letting us come out tonight. I'll turn it back over to Mike for the conclusion of this fourth set here, and what a set it's been, Mike.
Thank you, Jason. You know, when you're doing 4 hours of volleyball or so, you need a little bit of a rest here for my ancient vocal cords. And the Pandas are here in their pajamas, getting ready for match number 2 coming up at some point tonight. It's always a long Thursday night here at St. Mark's, and we love it. Right off, just over the tape. Towers able to play this one. Sachs, it's deflected, but Boyson gets to it. Corinne Fury pushes, does not find a hole. Here's a tip by Ursuline. It is in. By Tower. It is in. It's a point for the Hillers. 13-17. Thank God we're in a corner by ourselves because the ball can't get to us. And this is Maddie Sachs on the serve. Markle to Rosillo. She winds up. See if Ursuline can save this one. Nice play by Boyson. Bumped over by Sam Davis, but an opportunity for Tower here. Freeberry straight down. Marie Freeberry. Score one for the Hillers. They are down just 2. It's 17-15. Or did they put the point on the board? I thought it was 15. 17-14. Maybe I missed a point. 17-14. There's a knuckleball serve. Fury gets underneath, but it's played by Tower Hill and goes in. Corinne Fury, that just not. The timing is off a little bit on that set. Fury got under it, but it fell, and they get the point. 18-14. Ursuline. They need to get to 25. Must win by 2. Rosillo on the serve. Sachs to Boyson. Markle up to Fury. A blast off of a Tower Hill defender. Out of bounds. 19-14 Ursuline. Rosillo will try to get point number 20 here. Line drive down the right side on the serve. Caffrey blocked. We have a violation. Point for the Raiders. And Sue Heiss is excited. She's jumping up and down over there. And she's giving the serve position to Rosillo. I don't want to give it away, but I knew where that was going. Thompson is blocked. Velasquez back for Thompson again. Cross court. And this time they can't stop her. Alex Thompson with the point. It is 22-15 Raiders. They lead 2-1. If they win this one, they are in the finals on Monday night against the winner of Padua and St. Mark's. Andrea Cowell sends it down to Boyson. It's up for Corinne Fury. She winds and fires down the right side. Corinne Fury, 21-15. Avery Brown back in. It's good to see Avery Brown, the freshman, making a contribution tonight. Did not see her much during the regular season, but Sue Heiss knows what she's got on that roster, and it's some talent. That's what she's got. Markle with the serve. Gedeke gets this one over the net, straight down on the tip. 21-16, and it is not over yet. Here's Fury. We have a violation. Point Ursuline. Not sure what that call was, but it's a violation. Coach Sachs giving some instructions to his players. Ursuline 3 points away. This is like the 9th inning, Jason. These are the toughest 3 points in volleyball. Set number 4, Maddie Sachs getting a clarification from the official, and the look on her face told the whole story. I don't think she was too satisfied with that explanation. And she goes over and tells Dad what's going on, and I don't think Dad liked that call. Mike's got the look in his eyes. Sydney Davis, nice serve. Sachs from the back row, but Markle's there. It's going to be Avery Brown through the wall. Oh, nice diving stop by Carpenter, diving dig, and score it. That's Thompson. (22-17). Alex Thompson on the serve. Tower Hill students trying. There's a violation. Ursuline out of rotation. And that service error is not going to count. And here comes Sue Heiss. Now she's not happy. So that's called by the down official. That's his job. So that service error does not count. It's a point for Tower Hill, 22-18. Sydney Davis to Cassidy Markle. To Sam Davis. Don't see that too often, but Sam tries the attempt. Maddie Sachs is blocked. Oh, nice save by the Hillers. Sachs through the wall this time. 22-19. They come back in the timeout. Ursuline.
Floor is shaking there with the Tower Hill students jumping up and down after that point. And they've made a nice little run here to cut it to 22-19 as Tower Hill has got back in this one. They need this fourth game and for it to come back. So a good effort here by Tower Hill as their crowd is really getting into it, and then the Ursuline is good. And so a good, nice little run here by the Hillers of Tower Hill as I turn it back over to Mike to bring you the conclusion of the fourth set.
All right, Jason, this is exhausting, and I'm just watching. 22-19. More Spartans in the house. Service error for Tower Hill. 23-19. Sam Davis is going to do the honors here for the Raiders. Blasted by Maddie Sachs. Wow, I think she put a hole in the floor with that one. What a booming, crushing kill by Maddie Sachs, a junior. She'll be back next year. If you didn't see her this year, you'll want to come out and see her next year. Maddie is a special player and a super nice young lady. Markle across to right. Oh, nice diving stop, stab there by Tower. They're going to try it again. Here's Taylor Wright one more time. Off the wall. Taylor Wright sends it to match point. It's 24-20. And the Ursuline students, they can taste it. 1 point away. 4 match points for the Raiders. They lost the first set, have come back with a vengeance. Sachs can't get this one to go. Markle's up. It's going to be Taylor Wright. Who else? Dug nicely by Carpenter. Cross court. That's a double hit, and that's going to be it. Ursuline is going to the finals. They win 25-20, 3-1. Our 302 Sports Player of the Game, Taylor Wright. And Ursuline is playing on Monday night in the final for the second year in a row. 3-1 off the win. And we're going to take a break. We're going to be back, and we're going to try to get our Player of the Game on. And we'll be back right after this on 302sports.com.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short.
All right, we're back at St. Mark's. We are going to try to get Taylor Wright on at some point, but I think now we're going to shut this stream down. Are we staying the same stream or going to be a different? It's going to be a different stream, but we're going to get Taylor Wright on when we can. And thanks everybody for watching Game 1. Tower Hill and Ursuline. The Raiders went 3-1. They're going to the finals on Monday night. So we'll be back in a few minutes, everybody.